Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, the road to the Super Bowl continues here on ESPN. The field is narrow. We'll be down to 4 teams by the end of the day Sunday. Coming up, we've got an awfully good divisional matchup for you here. Oakland Raiders, Baltimore Ravens. Now, divisional.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Welcome to this AFC Divisional Playoff game here on ESPN. I'm Dan Stevens. My pal Peter O'Keefe is here with me. And Peter, the winner of this game will be headed to the AFC Championship game.
That's right, Dan. It's win or go home. With the conference championship game within reach, both teams have tasted their share of success this season, Dan. However, one team today will taste bitter defeat. With the game about to begin, we'll see who has what it takes to advance to the next round.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
It's heads.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Janikowski kicks it off, and this division championship is underway. Runs out for a touchback. The Ravens get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Travis Taylor looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Smith takes his first carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
Number 91 with the tackle.
Baltimore, we need that first down.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Terrell tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
David Terrell came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Zastoodle lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Zastoodle gets the snap and punts it away. Brought down at the 41.
Philip Buchanan didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Raiders offense takes the field, and they will start at their 41-yard line. Slaughter makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
TJ Slaughter swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Gannon puts his arm into this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Chris McAllister is a defensive player that can keep up with anybody. 6th-year man out of Arizona and tremendous speed. You have to be quick to play in a secondary squad, and this guy exceeds all the requirements.
Is that all you got, Brown? Pick it up. Pick it up.
will be well short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down.
Gary Baxter made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They stopped them cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Leckler gets ready to punt this away. Leckler takes the snap and punts it away. McAllister fields the deep punt at the 13. Tackled at the 19.
Chris McAllister got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Ravens stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 19-yard line. Ricks goes in motion. Smith will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down.
Warren Sapp not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That took some strength, Peter. You can't plow him down the way you plow through a buffet line.
Hey, that depends on what you're serving. Prime rib, watch out.
Moeller dumps this one off, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And I tell you what, Dan, Warren Sapp gets his motor running around July or August. Hey, he doesn't shut it off until February or so. This guy's intensity level has got to be second to none in the NFL today. And he just made another terrific play right there.
Johnson grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Ron Johnson squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
1st down with the tight end right. Moeller throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Derek Gibson didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be 2nd down.
Single back. Single back.
Taylor didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Travis Taylor positioned himself on the outside back there, but the ball didn't position itself in his hands. No catch.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Number 16 goes in motion. Moeller just rifles this one and caught. However, it's short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Denard Walker just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
Zastoodle lines up for the punt. Zastoodle gets the snap and punts it away. Buchanan gets it at the 20. Brought down at the 29.
Philip Buchanan did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Raiders' offense will start this drive at their own 29-yard line.
Go back. Go back. Motion. Motion.
57. Hambrick gets the ball. Gets past the line. Tackled at the 33.
Hey, watch out. Watch out. Double wing left. Double wing left. Luce. Go back. Go back.
Hambrick picks up about 2, and that brings up 3rd down. Hambrick carries it for a 3rd time in a row and heads out right. Dragged down at the 44. That will bring up 1st down.
Lucy. Go back. Go back. Check this out.
Douglas knocks it down at the line, incomplete. right side, and it's caught at the 49. Third down from the I.
Throw back. I got 12. 84 is mine. 84 is mine.
McAllister hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Marquez Douglas did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
That was a fantastic job by the defense to stop what would have been a first down.
I love to see Big D on third and short situations. Fourth down, defenses love to hear that from the refs.
Leckler gets ready to punt this away. Leckler takes the snap and punts it away. The Ravens let it bounce out of bounds at the 3.
Shane Leckler finds the old coffin corner, as they like to say. Heck, I like to say it too. Out of bounds, and that's perfect. Buried them inside the 5-yard line.
The Ravens have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 4-yard line. Smith gains 8 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Musa Smith sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Smith takes his 4th carry of the game and barely picks up the first down. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Alan Ricard was frustrated on that play. He got open, but failed to make the catch across the middle for the incompletion.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Johnson goes in motion. Bowler zips it to the left sideline, and it's off. Incomplete.
Philip Buchanan shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Third down, empty backfield. Taylor didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Clarence Love did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
it still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Zastoodle lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Zastoodle gets the ball and pumps this one deep. Stop at the 49.
Philip Buchanan returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Raiders start this one on the center logo at their 49-yard line. Rice goes in motion. Hamrick chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down. That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Second down, tight end to the left.
Rip. Weak back.
Gannon unloads this to the right sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Rich Gannon throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
There you go. Well, the D had him covered, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. A perfect
You
pass.
can't coach that. That kind of pass is instinct.
It's taken them a little time, but they get one of those big tosses to come down right.
They're not going to be afraid to supersize their passing game if they need to.
McAllister tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Chris McAllister managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Hamrick goes in motion. Fuller sacks him way back at the 29.
Corey Fuller gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push them back, way back. Great defensive play.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a third and very, very long.
Yeah, monstrous D the past few downs for these guys.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Rice catches this one, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Jerry Rice had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Hamrick has his number called on 1st down and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Porter goes in motion. Slaughter tackles in behind the line of scrimmage.
T.J. Slaughter was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 3rd down coming up on the 10th play of the drive. Gannon rifles this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Gary Baxter gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Janikowski from 26 yards out, and they take the lead.
Sebastian Janikowski has his work cut out for him trying to kick in the snow here. Watch this. Oh, he manages to sail it through. Although with this visibility, somebody ought to tell him that.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Janikowski rockets this one deep. Number 16 downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 20-yard line. Smith penetrates and stops that back at the 18. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Let's go. They're going air. They're going air. Second and 12. All Davies 18.
Smith has his number called on second down and gains about 3 yards.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Lay down and stay down.
Ball remains at 21 yards.
Taylor makes the catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Travis Taylor gets to the marker before having to step out of bounds right there. Hey, did you ever wonder why they say out of bounds, but they don't say in of bounds?
No, Peter, I haven't. 3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Taylor goes in motion. Smith takes the handoff and probably gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Musa Smith just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he's struggled to get 14 yards on 7 carries.
2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Ball remains 33 yards.
Smith picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Musa Smith used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Bowler throws a bullet, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Denard Walker kept both eyes on the short out on that one and caused the incomplete pass.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Zestoodle lines up for the punt. Zestoodle takes the long snap and punts it away. Francis fields the punt at the 27. Dragged down at the 37.
Carlos Francis did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Raiders have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 37-yard line. Gannon rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Rich Gannon has had a number of pass attempts, and we've seen that his guys are out there running their routes and trying to make plays. He would like to do a little bit more, however. So far, he's got 51 yards and no touchdowns.
Second down from the shotgun. Emmerich will get the carry on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
I'm locking you up, Tim. Single back. Single back.
Gannon zips it to the left sideline, and it's caught. The Raiders take their first timeout.
Don't let him move like that. Come on.
First down, 10 yards to go. Porter catches the heater left sideline and gets past the markers for a first down.
Pass interference, number 26, defense. The penalty is declined.
What are you doing? Slot bro.
First and 10.
This
Ball 36 yards.
Over here.
just rifles this one, and this one is incomplete. Buchanan was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. The team doctor's diagnosis is that he may have torn his ACL. They're looking at him right now. He seems to be in serious pain. The official word on his return, doubtful. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Crockett catches it in the Raiders will take a timeout. That's their second.
Jenny, can you deal with this? Can't go back. Can't go back.
The Raiders take a timeout. That's their final one. First down, just a single receiver on the field. Johnson catches the left sideline and picks up 4 on the play.
No three. No three.
Janikowski kicks from 37 yards out, and it's good.
Sebastian Janikowski knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
The field goal will extend their lead some here in the first half.
It's still early, but the momentum is definitely behind them now.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Raiders are out in front 6-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to the second half of this divisional playoff game in a bit. But first, let's welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Raiders should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Kyle Baller connected with his man on this one. Raiders later in the second, ball at the 48. Rich Loose Gannon would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 27-yard field goal. Raiders late into the second quarter. Raiders ahead by 3. Sebastian Janikowski is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens are waiting for their first score. They're down 6-0. Now, let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Sebastian Janikowski has been unstoppable. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Raiders will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 6-0. Now, let's get to the game. Stover boots the second half kickoff away. Francis catches it back at the 1. Brought down at the 21. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan, a defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game.
Let's go down to Susie Culber, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Norv Turner talked to me during the half, and he said he was proud of the way the defense had locked down the field so far. On the other hand, he said they've looked a bit sloppy on offense. He really wants them to come out strong and execute well in this half and try to put this game out of reach. Back to you.
Susie, thank you. Hamrick gets the call on first down and will gain close to 6. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah,
see this right here?
All right.
Feel this?
All right.
It hurts.
Right there. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right. Let's go,
Let me help you.
Come on.
Come on.
You gotta get. Come on.
I need
You gotta get back to the
this.
house.
Come on, let's go.
You gonna be all right to play?
Second down from the I. Hambrick picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
Troy Hambrick used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Brown goes in motion. Gannon rifles it out left side, and it's complete at the 41.
Come on.
Tim Brown had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 47.
Coming down.
Will Depps does a great job reacting when he sees the passes off base and steps in to catch it. The snow can be such a wild card in the passing game.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Ravens are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 47-yard line. Taylor goes in motion. Bowler dumps this one to the flat, and it's intercepted. No one in front of him. Stopped at the 35.
Nnamdi Asomugha knew exactly where the ball was going on that last play thanks to some great single zone coverage. His positioning got him the interception.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Raiders were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at the 35-yard line.
Motion. Red 35.
Hambrick takes his 10th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Jason Gilden not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Brown goes in motion. Wheeler gets the sack way back at the 40. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
I'll tell you, Dan, even after 11 years in the league, Jason Gilden just keeps getting better and better. Here's a guy that's a double threat, too. He's got the speed to run with the guys out of the backfield, and he's a run stopper, too.
Third down, one man down. Greg gets the sack way back at the 46. It'll be fourth down.
The Ravens send in 3 guys. Everybody else is back in coverage, and they still get their man. Nice play. Watch this. Well, it looks like 3 was all they needed.
3 stops in a row. What a defensive stand.
That's big-time play right there.
Leckler lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Leckler takes the long snap and punts it away. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the numbers aren't impressive here, but they can take heart that a single score will change the whole game. They need to put a drive together and make something happen.
The Ravens offense comes out. They're backed against their goal, and they will start at their own 6-yard line. Smith goes right up the middle and rambles for about 5.
Musa Smith has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 21 yards on 9 carries.
Second down, tight end to the left. Smith gets the ball again and heads left. Tackled at the 12.
Musa Smith used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Rip, 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 rip.
Johnson goes in motion. Taylor catches the ball over the middle, and they convert on third down.
Kyle Bowlers doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
Smith takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 35. Slaughter had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I managed to get a word with the team doctors, and they said that he's suffering from a hairline fracture in his arm. They're trying to find a brace that will mitigate the pain, but nothing seems to be working. They're listing his return as doubtful. Dan, back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Johnson goes in motion. Smith picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up first down.
Face mask, number 33. Defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
David Terrell clearly tugs on the face mask here. You just can't do that and get away with it. Check it out. Yep, there's the flag. Definite face mask. That's a personal foul.
Come on, D-line. Don't let him get through. Go wing left. Wing left. Rip, rip, rip. Go back. Go back.
Smith will get the carry on first down and gets past the line.
Number 32.
Dragged down at the 41.
Bobby Hamilton with the tackle.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Raiders are out in front, 6-0.
Come on. We ain't going down like this.
All 41.
Throw back. Throw back.
Ricks goes in motion. Terrell crushes him behind the line at the 43.
David Terrell was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
And at the end of that play, Peter, it goes to show you what leverage and good positioning can do when it comes to making the tackle.
Yeah, and you know, Dan, that's especially important when you're outmatched on strength. That's a good play there.
Bowler throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Kevin Johnson didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back.
Zastoodle gets ready to punt this away. Zastoodle gets the snap and punts it away. The Raiders have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 1-yard line. Emmerich will get the handoff and heads out right. Tackled at the 3.
Troy Hambrick used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, both wideouts to the right. Hambrick gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Troy Hambrick got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Jolly goes in motion. Gannon throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. And touchdown.
And Reed intercepts the ball close to the end zone, so you know he's going for it. And he gets it. What a huge play for the defense as they put points on the board.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover rockets this one deep. Zaraway decides to take it out of the end zone. Jukes stopped at the 21.
Amos Zaraway took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Raiders offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. Baxter makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Turning it on.
Rich Gannon is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 111 yards and 2 interceptions.
Get it. Can you deal with this? They go back. They go back.
Gannon fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Jerry Porter is matched up well with the defense on this one, but is able to stay one step ahead for the completion. It's worth another look here. Oh yeah, the D might want to put more men on him next time.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Jolly goes in motion. Snags the dart right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Jerry Porter was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making the catch.
That's another rinky-dink pass that hardly seems worth throwing.
Completions are fine and all, Dan, but you gotta move the ball.
Hambrick gains 3 yards, and that brings up 3rd down. Couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Leckler lines up for the punt. Eckler takes the snap and pummels this one deep. The Ravens had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. Smith takes it across the line and heads upfield. Finally dropped at the 36. It will be first down.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Check man! Check man!
Smith loses about. The Raiders take their first timeout. Second down with a split backfield. Heath goes in motion. Smith takes it off the toss and passes the line. The Raiders will take a timeout. That's their second.
Come on, Baltimore. We need that first down. Hey!
Third and 6.
Liz.
Ball arriving at 13-yard line.
Check man! Check man! Blue 22!
Smith carries it for the fourth. The Raiders take a timeout. That's their final one. Testoodle gets ready to punt this away.
Number 10 to make the return.
Testoodle gets the ball and punts it away. Francis fields it at the 16. Brought down at the 29.
Carlos Francis racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Raiders start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:38. Gannon really rifles this pass, and it's complete at the 45. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. First down. First down, 10 yards to go. Dents tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Will Demps came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:14. Gannon lobs this one over the middle, and the ball's caught at the 30. The Ravens take their first timeout. First down from the shotgun. Crockett will get the carry on first down and heads wide right. Tackled. The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second.
First and 10. All 10-yard line.
Emmerich makes it for his 14th carry, and The Ravens take a timeout. That's their final one.
We shutting it down, man, Brink.
Hambrick gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
This is the series here, baby. We gotta stop it. They go back. They go back. Switch. Black 15. Switch. Black 15.
Hambrick punches this one left of center and heads left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. McAllister was in on the tackle. That will bring up 4th down. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on downs.
Will Demps gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
Peter, why in heaven's name didn't they just kick the field goal? They would be winning now.
Yeah, I can't believe they tried to convert either.
Whoa.
Maybe the sun got in the coach's eyes and he was momentarily dazed.
The Ravens will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 6. Smith gains 5 on the play, and that is going to do it for this one. The Ravens come out on top 7-6. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. That's all right. See ya.
All right, gang, thank you so much. And let's welcome everybody back to our ESPN studios. We welcome you to our playoff edition of the ESPN Video Games Post-Game Report. I'm Chris Berman. The Ravens stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Will Demps shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Ravens, after getting an interception, Nnamdi Asomugha would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Ravens behind by 6. Kyle Bowler connected with his man on this one. The Raiders on D, Ed Reed was able to step in front of his pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Ravens. Raiders down 7-6. Rich Loose Gannon would find his target on this one. Musa Smith would find an opening here, and he was off. Raiders losing by 1. Rich Loose Gannon connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens squeaked out a win, 7-6. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game. The guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Ed Reed is on the field with our Susie Calder. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You played great today. You may have the ingredient your team needed to pull out a win here. What was the key to your success?
I have to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. You know, the offense starts out with the foundation, and that's the offensive line. Those guys often get overlooked, and they bring it every game. I think their hustle was a big part of us coming out on top today.
Back to you, Chris.
And that does it for our presentation of this AFC Divisional Playoff game on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long, everyone.